Welcome back to Better Philly. I'm Megan Gunning. Here's a question for you. Will you save more money by changing your auto insurance carrier or by negotiating with your current insurer? Don't know? Good news. Cure's Eric Poe is here to help sort it all out and hopefully save you some money. Eric, help us out. What is the best way for us to lower our insurance premium?
Well, I would say that the easiest thing that you can do is to increase your deductibles on your comp and collision if you actually have a car that has that coverage. Because people don't realize that even though you increase your deductible, and it's sometimes people say, well, I don't really have that money, so I don't know if I want to increase my deductible. They don't realize that you're only paying that deductible if that accident is your fault. So when it's somebody else's fault, you actually never have to pay your deductible at all. So
if you're a good driver, that's a good idea. If you think that you might cause the accident, don't do that, right?
Right, exactly.
All right. What about keeping people on your policy? Can I exclude my spouse or teenage driver from my policy to avoid getting canceled or having a higher premium?
If you know for a fact as a parent that your child will never touch your vehicle, you can exclude the physical damage coverage of that car from your teenager being rated on that. But keep in mind, if that teenager is ever in that car and gets into a car accident, that means the insurance company won't pay for it to get fixed.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because they weren't insured under that policy.
Exactly, but they are insured for the liability part. So you can never exclude the fact. You'll always have coverage for your teenager, even if you exclude them from your physical damage part of your car.
Okay, got that. Now, when I'm shopping for a car, I know that different cars have different ratings. We were talking about this earlier. So Eric, when I'm shopping for a car, is there any way to tell which cars will cost more or less to insure?
Well, we have a list that we can provide everybody and all your viewers. Basically, every car has a symbol that's assigned to them based upon how often that car is getting stolen, how often that car gets in accidents, and how much it costs to repair. So some shocking things is, for example, that a two-door Honda Accord is a very costly vehicle to insure because historically it gets stolen or because it gets into a lot of accidents. And something like a Toyota Highlander is actually very cheap and inexpensive to insure. So if you want to save your money, if you're at the dealership, you should probably call your agent or go to Cure.com and find out how much is going to cost between those two cars.
That's interesting. A Honda Accord costs more to insure or would be a higher insurance than a Highlander.
Yes.
Interesting.
Significantly.
Significantly.
Yes.
Love it. Always have good information for us. To get the list of cars that may save you some money on your auto insurance, go to myphl17.com. And for smart ways to save on your premiums, go to Cure.com. Better Philly will return right after this.